Josh Green here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by the third time this week, Mr. Frank Smith. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Very, very well. Exciting night in Liverpool. A couple of big wins for some Liverpudlians prospects, but overall, good card.
Yeah, great next gen show. You know exactly what we expected from it. Peter McGrail went back in there with a lot of confidence. You know, coming off the back of that defeat in December, you could have thought he would have a bit more caution at times, but he went straight in there, got straight into the fight. Mark Leach was always going to be awkward, but a good 10-round win for him, and good to have him back to win in weights. Big fights ahead for him now. You know, he got a bit of a cut, I think, at the end of that, so we'll see how bad that is. But you know, aim to get him out as soon as he possibly can. Junaid Boston, tremendous finish. You know, Jack Martin, a tough fight for him. You know, a step up. You know, tough fight, Jack Martin, but a good step up win and a good finish from Junaid in there tonight. Beatrice Ferreira, unbelievable. You know, she's got so much to deliver in the sport. You know, the plan's got to be to become unified, and then you know, there's big fights to be made out there. I think Caroline De Bar's one of them. Rhiannon Dixon obviously won the belt a few weeks ago. So that's definitely a potential fight there. But she's got to go to the Olympics first. Look to go and win gold medal. Be the first active world champion to win a gold medal. So that's the aim for her now. That's her focus. Be back out later this year. Steve Clark, brilliant win for him as well on the card. Joe McGrail, Peter's brother, back out and back active again. And again, another fight. Young fight we've got to keep busy. Hamza Uddin, tremendous professional debut, tremendous finish. He can talk and he can entertain in the ring as well. So exactly what we need. June 22nd, back in the ring for him. Big ticket seller. And it's going to be a big night for him. Frankie Stringer, really good win. You know, he looks improved as well. And Maisie Rose Courtney, you know, for her next, she's got to step up. I think she needs to step up in levels, and I think Chloe Watson's going to be that. You know, obviously ordered for the European title. So that's next for her.
Hamza Usyk already getting heaps of attention, just one fight into professional career. I've seen comparisons out there already with Ben Whittaker. Obviously he's from a similar area of the world. How far can he go?
Yeah, look, he can go all the way. Look, it's hard. It's always hard at this level, but he was in there against a tough opponent who took a lot of shots, but he caught him with that perfect shot, and what a finish from him. You know, so I'm listening to this conversation behind me because I thought he was going to say, Eddie was about to say he was just as good a boxer as Oscar De La Hoya, but he saved it. But yeah, Hamza can go all the way. Look, and I think he's got everything. He's entertaining inside and out the ring. He's a great talker. He's got confidence, so it's perfect.
Beatrice Ferreira, you talked about Rhiannon Dixon. She obviously gained her first world title just a couple of weeks back in Manchester. Is that a logical next step following the Olympics?
Possibly, yeah. There's that. There's obviously the Caroline De Bar fight as well. You know, that's an interesting fight, although she, you know, when it was ordered before, she didn't take it. She had other routes to go down. But yeah, there's big fights to be made for Beatrice Ferreira. Like I say, very much focused on July in Paris. She wants to go and win that Olympic gold. It'd be huge if she does. And at the same time as well, like we said earlier, take her to Brazil. That's got to be a plan for us as well.
Junaid Boston, early on, looked really flashy in those early rounds, but Jack Martin sort of grew into the fight and found his feet a little bit later on. But coming towards the end of the fight, he found his feet again, Junaid Boston, and produced the stoppage. Yeah,
like you say though, but Jack Martin's an experienced fighter, so he was always going to do that. I think, you know, Junaid had to stay calm, had to stay composed. He was coming off the back of the fight back in December, where, you know, it was a tough night for him. But I think he learnt a lot. I think he's improved a lot, Junaid, and he's going to continue to improve. And these kind of fights are exactly what he needs.
I mentioned his name earlier, Mr. Ben Whittaker's seemingly one fight left on his boxer deal. As you said on an interview with October Bread, he's going to have a lot of promoters, a lot of people asking about his situation. Yeah,
if it is one fight left, apparently it might not be one fight left. Whatever it is, what I'm saying is he's an entertaining fighter that everyone's going to want to sign. Everyone's going to want to sign Ben Whittaker. So, you know, I think that's... it doesn't need me to say that. I think anyone could say that. So... yeah, let's see what happens.
In terms of entertaining fighters in the country, how high up that list is he?
Very high. You know, very high. You know, he had a tough fight in his last time out, but he's a tremendous talent. I think he's going to improve the higher level opponent he goes in against. But yeah, it's good for the sport. You know, Ben Whittaker's drawing a lot of eyeballs. His social following's gone through the roof. So, you know, I'm sure, again, he's got a big future ahead of him.
Options open for Anthony Joshua. Zhilei Zhang against Deontay Wilder, a possibility. Filip Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois. There's options there for Anthony Joshua. What is the route from your standpoint?
No, look, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of conversations. The heavyweight division has got so much going on in the next 6 weeks. You got the undisputed fight May 18th. You got Wilder against Zhang, as you say. You got Hrgovic against Dubois. These are all massive fights, and you know AJ's ready to fight. So a lot of speculation around a Wembley event in September. We've seen an amazing Riyadh season event announced for LA on August 3rd. So you know, let's see. Things have got to play out over the next few weeks, and then we go from there. But lots of discussions ongoing.
What's the biggest fight for Anthony Joshua outside of Tyson Fury?
It depends. It's hard to like. I said a minute ago, like I think the Deontay Wilder fight is a tremendous fight, especially if he can come through Zhilei Zhang. You know, that's a massive fight still. I think, you know, at this level of the sport, losses don't. Well, at any level, like I've said, in real fights, if you're taking real fights, losses don't mean that fights then don't have value. It's still a huge fight. It's a fight that's been spoken about for many, many years. So that's a fight I'd love to see if he was to win. But they're all entertaining.
The last time we saw Anthony Joshua in the ring in the UK was, I believe, Robert Helenius. Is it a possibility that we could see him in one of those mega fights in the UK?
I don't know. Anything's possible. Lots of interesting stuff going on. Like I say, heavyweight division is wide open for massive opportunities. So we see how things play out.
Over the past few days, we've seen a bit of a feud building between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis. What have you made of it from the outside?
I haven't really seen much of it, honestly. I've just seen that they've been going at it. I don't really know too much context of it. I thought they were friends, but I don't know.
It's being said that Floyd Mayweather is currently in Dubai, not able to get out. Is that what you're seeing?
I don't know. It's maybe what Twitter's saying. But if it's on Twitter, it must be true.
Cheers for your time, Frank. Really appreciate it this one.